Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I'm your host, Victory Nub, and today I am joined by a returning guest, Yupthatsbilly. Say hi, Yupthatsbilly.
Hello.
And today we are looking at Contra, which was developed and published by Konami and released in the United States on February 20th of 1987. It might not have been released in the United States in 1987. That may have just been the original release, which was the arcade version of the game. And the version we're looking at today is obviously the NES version. However, we're going to give it our best shot to beat it. Obviously, if you've ever played this game before, you know that's one of the key features of it. And I don't know if this was the first game to introduce it or just the one that's most remembered for it, but this game does have the Konami code as an option, where instead of playing with the standard 3 lives, you can give yourself 30. And we are going to do that because I am not an expert at this game by any stretch of the imagination, and I would like to get as far into it as I can do it in one shot here. So, Billy, if you're ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and enter the code, and then we will get started. So, I'm going to hit start. Here we go. All right, let's see if I got it right. Hey, got it right. 30 lives. All right, let's do this. All right, I am the gentleman in the blue pants, and Yupthatsbilly is the gentleman in the red pants. All right, so, simple but stupid question, Billy. Have you ever actually played this game before?
No, this is my first time playing computers.
I don't even know what we're looking at.
The jump button
is this what you call a television?
Are backwards.
In what sense?
Well, for whatever reason, I think they should be the other way.
Well, I didn't design the game. I'm just playing it.
How am I not jumping right now?
Oh, so they do have flip-flopped, by the way.
That's what I just said.
Well, no, I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second here. So we are playing the game as it came out on the the Contra Anniversary Collection, I can speak, which was released on modern consoles. So we are playing on the Xbox One, and they actually have 2 different sets of buttons. So, Billy, if you're pressing X and A, X jumps and A shoots, but if you press Y and B, Y shoots and B jumps.
Okay, let me see if I can...
Can you figure that out? It's advanced physics, I know. All right, so, yeah, spoiler alert, we can't beat the game by just standing here.
I'm moving. Cover me.
There's a way to get over that bridge, and I think every time I've ever played it, I've failed to do it right. All right. So we're going to try to get the spread shot. You should go get that, if we can get up there. Well, don't scroll too far. See if you can jump back this way.
So hard.
Nope, we can't do it. That's fine. We'll just move. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get to it. It's all right. It's all right. Come on. We can do this one instead. Grab that. It's fireball.
Oh!
Oh! First death. Oh! Almost second death.
Oh, God. All right, that's the last time I die.
I got him. I got him. This game's easy. It's a kid's game.
Oh, no, look out! Oh. Kid's game. I died again.
Billy, of course, is a 5-year-old boy. He's still in kindergarten learning shapes and colors, so... Grab that. You want that? Grab that weapon. It's very good.
Okay. It's so hard to get. All right, jump.
I'll cover. That's a spread shot. That's the best gun in the game. No, neither of those are really good. I'll take the laser. I have no idea what R does.
It's rapid fire.
I don't know if it is rapid fire. I've never figured that one out myself. Yikes. All right, so Billy, you're intensely focused on this game, which means it's a very good time to ask you the tough questions that you'll be able to answer without using too much brain power. Do you remember the first game you ever played?
First game I ever played
The first video game of any kind.
I died.
Doesn't have to be NES. Doesn't
So
have
hard
to
to
be
think right now.
computer or anything. Just the first video game you ever played.
Let's see. It would have been a Tandy 2000, and it was landing Santa on buildings in a city.
I have never heard that game. You're going to have to describe it a little bit more detail.
So you were Santa's sleigh, and you had to land on building tops. And as you maneuvered your sleigh, you got more points for the tighter, narrower, like the small building amidst the really tall buildings. Excuse me.
And I take it this is one of those games where your parents were like, yeah, we think this is okay for you to play.
Yeah, I might have been 6. Oh. Oh, I did it. Oh, come on.
You can't go past that
right.
beam, so just left and right, left and right.
You gotta... Oh, man. All right.
Also, you can press down to duck, obviously. Perfect. Well, so the very first game, I don't know if I've actually talked about this on the channel before, that I remember playing. It may not have been the first game I ever played, but it's the first one I remember playing. It would have been on the Atari, I'm guessing 2600, it might have been 5600, and it was a basketball game. And I remember very vividly because I remember seeing it in the movie Airplane. What did we hit? Return. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, there was a couple of guys in that movie that were supposed to be doing radar, covering the radar for the plane that was supposed to be stuck in the air and trying to land. And instead of watching the radar, a couple of them decided to start playing basketball. And that was the very first game I remember playing. I don't know if it was the first one we ever played. And I don't even know if we had that on Atari. It may have been something where I was visiting a family member or maybe one of my neighbors. But I have a distinct memory of playing that game. That may also have been on our Intellivision, because we did have an Intellivision at one point in time. And the Intellivision mainly sticks out in my brain because I think that was the first time I ever got tunnel vision of any kind, because I remember that happening.
Come on.
Now, was that as a result of playing the game, or maybe just some weird nonsense where I was standing up and sitting down too much because I was excited? I don't know. Can't answer that question. I just remember it was the first time I started, tunneling out, getting the vision kind of blurring and narrowing down. I probably should have told my parents. It may have been a health issue.
That's when they started putting the warnings in the games, right? We have you to thank for that.
So I do have an interesting story about this particular game. Maybe not me playing it so much, but a friend playing it. Back in the episode that I did of me playing Jaws while completely hammered, I might have mentioned my history with the game Jaws, where basically I mentioned that, I think I had mentioned, that I had played the game with a next-door neighbor, and gotten pretty good at beating the game, even though I never actually owned it until much later in life. And when I first got to college, I'd gone over to a couple of friends' place. Well, I didn't know them at that point. But we were going over there, and one of the things I like to do whenever I go over to someone's house or meet someone for the first time, find out they have or like video games, is I go through their collection. And at the time, I had looked at their games and saw that they had Jaws, and said, "Oh, sweet, I love that game. It's a lot of fun." And one of them complained and said that they hated the game because it was too hard and you couldn't beat it. And I told them, "Yeah, you totally can beat it. I've beaten it many times." And they didn't believe me. So I said, "Not only can I beat it, but I think I can do it in 30 minutes." So the challenge was accepted, and I sat down and beat the game in, I don't know, about 30 minutes. Right after I did that, because they had quite a few games in their Nintendo collection over there, they pulled out a copy of Contra. And there was a guy that said he could beat the game without losing a life. Now, everyone who's played Contra, if they played it casually and don't have a really strong memory of where all the enemies are located and how to dodge bullets.
Why don't you get spread this time?
Sure. Anyone who's played that game, played this game before, basically knows how hard it is to make it through this game just on 3 lives. I lost it. He managed to make it through basically the entire game, and I think he did die 1 time. So he didn't need the Konami code. He just played all the way through and beat it. It was insane. I've never seen anyone that good at this game before. I even remember exactly where he dies. There's a dude that's coming up that is, for lack of a better term, as the kids would describe him, an absolute unit. It's like a guy wearing, like, a 1980s version of a futuristic guy's football pads. And I think he took one death there, but the rest of the game, he never died a single time. I'd never seen anything like that.
I remember this level.
I think we gotta shoot the mouth and avoid the shrimp.
But that is that distinct video game noise. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, it's distinct from Konami. Konami is just like Capcom in the sense that they had a library of familiar sounds that they played all the time. And I guess you were right. You were shooting the arm, and I was shooting the mouth, and nothing was happening. Oh, it's when it's open. It's not taking damage unless it's open. We did it!
Amazing.
My God, we're the best. We didn't need that Konami code.
No, not like 3 times like I did. I lost a lot
It's not
of
like we
lives.
would have had to continue multiple times at this point.
Okay. Jump is this button. Jump again.
Dodge the pneumatic vacuum tubes. That's what they look like, right?
All of this is so complex.
And now they're throwing popsicle sticks at us?
This is the hardest game I've ever played.
You've ever played?
You're speaking earlier about how you had to go to a friend's house to check out new games. I was explaining this to my children about how you didn't have everything just available. You can't just download all the things. The conversation I was having was how you had to go to your friend's house to see other movies. It's like, oh, you have the second one to this? I didn't even know that it happened. Jump again!
Oh! It wasn't so much that I had to go to a friend's house to see those games. It was just that, not every rental store carried every copy of every game ever. So if someone had a game that you've never seen before, or you never could rent it or anything like that, you check it out. If you could, go over to a friend's house. I'm not going to lie. We're going to have an episode, probably one that I'm going to record with Billy here tonight, where I will share a story about doing exactly that, going over to a friend's house just to play a game.
I came to a friend's house just to play a game.
Yeah, it sounds crappy, but, if they have a game you really want to play, and, maybe you're not the best of friends with them,
you
did that.
You could come to my house and play Destiny 2.
I bet I can.
That'll be another game.
Does Destiny 2 even have couch co-op?
I'll find a way to make it work.
Oh, dude, I'll buy another 65-inch television just to make it work, okay? You basically can't find an Xbox Series X? I'll buy one just so we can do it. I gotta be honest, this is one of the most boring base designs of all time. It's literally just one really long corridor.
And where are the... Well, there's gotta be at least 2 other corridors on the side where these other people are coming from, right?
Okay, but why don't we go down any of those corridors?
Oh, man. Machine gun is just...
I didn't do that, did you?
I got a power up. Maybe that
I
was
have
it.
no idea what's going on here.
The M was for menu. Oh, don't die.
So, I think it's pretty safe to say at this point that Konami did maybe some of the worst emulation work of all time with their collection games on modern consoles. Half the time they don't explain the functions fully.
Look out for the bubbles.
They give you a save system, but it's kind of hard to figure out. Now, none of that's going to have anything to do on final thoughts that I offer on this game, but yeah, I think they could have done a better job with this.
Commando unit, we're highly susceptible to bubbles. Especially red and blue ones.
Red and blue bubbles. Get out of here, kid.
Stay on
Yeah,
target.
we did it! 5s. That was the softest 5 ever. Come on, hit it like a man. There you go. Ah, you hurt me.
You're into it.
All right, we're going to make it.
How many more levels are there?
One or two?
That's it? I seem to remember this game lasting forever as a child.
Well, oh!
Low.
I think part of that may be because it's not easy to beat it without using the Konami code. So you, dang it, you got me
us both again. This guy's tough. Jerk.
This guy's got it figured out. He just stands behind a really big cannon and shoots straight ahead.
I'll cover you. Attack.
It's an impregnable defense. You take it. You take it. You take it.
All right. M is not menu.
Nope. No, apparently menu is hold right and press any button. Who designed this game? Good dodge, good dodge.
I think M is my favorite guy.
No!
Oh! God, it's brutal.
He's a master tactician.
Get that, get that, get that.
I don't know what it is.
R.
I still don't know what R is. Someone out there is going to explain exactly what R is in the comments. I'm going to go,
It's
oh.
really good. It's ready.
I don't know.
It shoots to the right more.
Ow!
This guy.
All right, go. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. No, no, no.
Oh, look, he's gonna jump for the back.
How the heck do we get through this? You can't shoot those. All right, I got it. I got it. Just charge!
Look out! Get down. Ah, I was down.
He started moving. No!
F is for
This is
fancy.
embarrassing. Even with Konami code, I'm not going to be able to beat the game. I get it.
I'm down to one
Fire.
life, I think.
Yes, you are. See, one of these is spread shot. Nope. All right. Like, I feel like every time I jump now, I'm going to have to duck just to be safe. Oh, you jerk.
Oh.
All right, well, I'm not far behind you.
All
And
right.
apparently, the water is no-go. Don't jump in water.
Down. Attack. Keep shooting. I don't know
Actually, I
what to
think
do here.
we're at the second to last level because this is where the absolute unit comes in.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. Go, 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 go. Oh, no.
Oh, it's the.
It's not the absolute unit. I have no idea what this is.
We can't jump on top of it. Don't jump on top of it.
Okay. No jumping on top.
All right. Keep shooting it in the weak spots. How could you get over that
I
thing?
don't know. I guess the enemy was not there. Oh! Whew. I got an extra life.
Oh, amazing.
Some of the best.
We're gonna need that against this next bulldozer.
I thought you were joking. There literally is another one. Nope, I got hit. No, 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 run through him! Alright, that was the right move. Oh! It's a mortal enemy. Cannon guy.
R is supposed to be rapid.
Okay, but rapid what? Like, I feel like you still have to hold the button down.
Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong. There's too many wikis.
Oh. I'll take it. I'll take it. Don't die! I won't take it. I can't get to it. Can I?
You can get to it.
I believe this guy's is off.
Steady, steady back.
Got it, got it, got it.
Well done.
No! You jerk! Oh, I got
Ah,
it.
you still got it. You got it with your feet when you went
Yeah,
inverted.
I had to feet pick it up.
That's a technique.
No!
Nice, nice. Work on it. Oh!
No!
Now, if you hold, I remember the trick was to hold the laser. Keep pressing the laser,
Yeah.
and it would just keep it right in front of you.
Oh.
Just now, press it as fast as you can.
No, no, no. Because, see, it does
Yeah,
that.
and then you can just run anywhere, and you can never get hit.
I don't know if I'm doing this the right way. Am I supposed to kill these things or him?
No, wait for him to get closer. Now hit him with that up laser thing.
Alright. Oh, shoot. I could have been just shooting through the bullets. Nope, I'm dead.
Nope, nope. Don't stop.
I did it again. It's the shoulder buttons. Keep hitting the shoulder buttons. Got him.
Nice.
Well, I don't know how... Are there continues in this game? If I die here, will we be able to start level 6, the energy zone, together? I think there's a continue, right?
Don't stop.
Thinking about tomorrow? Ah!
Don't stop believing.
Yep, continue. All right, we get to get back into this.
All right, good.
We're going to
30
do
lives.
it. We're going to beat this game today.
It's going to be my first time I beat this game today.
I think I had mentioned this in the episode we did for Alien Syndrome. The box art, which is pretty iconic for this game, is also pretty much a copyright violation.
Oh, shoot down. Yeah, there you go.
Because if you hadn't noticed before, Billy, if you look at the picture that's up on your screen to the left of you there, that picture, the picture of the dude kind of looking forward, shooting his gun with an alien in the background, that was a wholesale ripoff of Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator. Like, literally just copy and paste a different head on there. That is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
from
Dutch.
Predator. Yeah, Dutch. I don't know if the other one is from a movie. I'm gonna guess Rambo, but I might be wrong. And then, of course, the alien face there is a very much a knockoff of the xenomorph from Alien.
Oh, okay, hang on. What triggers that thing?
I don't know. Do that. Go ahead. No.
Oh.
Go. No! Got him. I got a headshot by pointing directly down. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Ah. Oh! Move a little bit. I'm gonna die again. Jump,
All right, I'm moving. I'm moving.
drop,
I'm moving.
drop,
I'm moving.
drop.
I'm moving. I'm not moving.
Ah! Come on! This is a death trap.
All right, I'm gonna kill this guy first.
Ah!
Just stay there. Stay there. Stay there. I gotta get rid of the guy shooting at us. There it goes. All right. Out. Jump. I made it. I did make it. Screw you! All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
All right, and this is the.
It's not gonna let me go unless you come with me.
Oh.
Don't let this be the breaker, Billy. There we go.
That's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Son of a bitch. I hate these fire things.
So this is gonna be.
Duck. Duck. Move. Duck. Move. Duck. Jump. Jump. Duck. Jump. All right, you got this. You got this. We're gonna beat this game. It's in the bag. We just need to finish.
Oh my God!
Just drop straight down. Straight down!
Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. There's a flame. Oh, I did not.
I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going
Just-
as fast as I can. I'm here.
Oh, why did I?
Come on. Keep going. You're almost there.
What? I'm just gonna clear the field for you.
With your body.
Yes. I'm a
Yep.
landmine detector. And that guy.
Now, let me repeat what I had said earlier. There
He
was a
beat it
guy
with just-
in college who beat this entire game. And he only died one time.
So I remember only having like a couple games as a kid. And you got really good because there was no other games you had to play.
Absolutely. And that is certainly what happened there. This is one of those games that he had, and he just played it so much that he memorized every single enemy movement, placement, everything.
Oh, it's the unit.
There's the unit! Look at that guy. I have no idea how he ducked this guy. I don't know how I just dodged that. I feel like it should have hit me. Got him.
Oh.
Fives. Now I'm fairly certain we're at the end of the game.
Man, I'm getting pumped.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the energy? No, we're not. No, we're not at the end of the game. All right, there's another level after this.
Another level after this?
Yes. Because the last level is basically the
Do
alien.
you remember this?
All right, wait. Go. We made it. All right. Leave it up to you. I'm taking the card.
Oh, man. Can I walk on here?
Maybe. I should have seen that coming. Of course it hit me.
Oh.
Ah, what?
Oh, now we missed the other power up.
Stop.
Can you jump on
No,
top?
you can't. You gotta shoot him.
No. Oh. Watch out, there's a bullet. All right. Probably another thing. You know, maybe we would last longer if we actually wore shirts.
I would probably be lasting longer, just like you, if we hadn't had anything to drink. And I'm sipping on an Angry Orchard right now, and you just finished off a Mountain Dew Legendary, which had whatever in it. Rum,
Did it?
vodka, something.
Oh, man.
It was a cocktail. You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Well, maybe they didn't give you the cocktail.
We're just going to run through it.
It's a bee! You want the bee?
Uh,
It's hits. It gives you hits. You should take that.
I can't. You do it.
Wait, no.
I think we can
You
get
can't
up.
get it now. Because you moved away and the mine cart was going to get you there.
All right. I hit him with my body, and that killed us both. Oh, well, come on. Get out of
I
here.
can't move. You got to jump.
Yep, my fault.
All right, I got it. I got it.
I'm just rushing, that's all.
That was a long trip. Oh, okay. Don't shoot the mine cart.
All I know is to shoot.
No. Oh, I dodged. A clutch dodge. Crush dodge. We gotta make it. Come on. You gotta get over here. Going. Ah!
Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Nice.
We should be able to make this. I like the ones where you just hold the button down and it does all the shooting for you.
Oh, yeah, that is tremendous.
Oh boy. I don't know how I managed to get through that and you didn't.
This is back to me on one life here.
Alright.
I just gotta
Stop. Wait. Figure out the pattern. Go. No! I couldn't get it in time. You had to start shooting, dude. Alright, let's go.
Oh! Should have known he was coming.
That is such a dick move to just have a guy standing there and start shooting the second you pop up on screen.
Ah, you did it again!
Well, I'm hoping we can make it to the last level. I don't know if we have another continue or not.
I thought it was 3 continues.
I don't know.
I remember playing this game on a Sony TV that might have been 13 inches big. It only worked on channel 3.
Okay.
It sat on a footlocker in our extra room upstairs.
Should have known better to stand there.
Don't you got to shoot that X over the door?
I think I have to shoot both of those. I think this is like the wall in the first level that you have to shoot like every target to get rid of it.
No, is it that blinking thing?
Yes, Billy. The Blinky thing has to be destroyed too, but these are shooting me. Blinky is not shooting. You see?
Okay.
Alright, now I can attack this. Alright, just probably stand here.
Nice.
Alright, last level, I think. Alien's Lair, this is it. I only have 7 lives.
I think you're doing great. Oh, I remember this. Oh, yes.
Yes, the level that's totally not ripped off from Alien.
Has nothing to do with anything that you've seen before. Yep. The shrimps. Those are totally aliens, by the way. And that's totally an alien also.
Ow!
That was close.
I think it's because I had the barrier thing on. Why are you not dying? No, you don't. I'm hitting him, aren't I?
Yeah, you're getting the hit markers.
Getting extra lives. There we go.
Yep, I remember this. Remember all this.
Oh.
Yep. craziness, and you just gotta keep charging.
No, I want to make it through safely. I like to think this is what black mold looks like in real life. Just very small. Yes!
There you go. Unstoppable.
Except you have to press the button each time you shoot it. That's not good. Alright.
Man's a machine.
They're not staying there anymore.
You sure you weren't the guy in college that beat it in one life?
Yeah, that was me. 1 life plus about 55, 56 at this point. Listen to these extra lives piling up. Where were these earlier? Ah! Facehugger!
Yeah, totally an alien ripoff.
Yeah, no, this is... And this is a common refrain for a lot of Japanese titles, apparently, is that, you know, they had absolutely no qualms about ripping off famous movie franchises if it meant they could, you know, make a compelling villain that people would like. No, you don't.
Nice. Nicely done. Good move.
I don't know if I'm hitting the thing.
You gotta hit the heart there.
Well, but I'm assuming those egg pods are targets as well.
Yeah, I think you eliminated one of the egg pods.
Okay.
You're doing great.
I'm just waiting for one of those to do that. All right, one down. Hit it!
Nice.
I think there's an escape segment, isn't there? Maybe not. That might have been it.
Well, the heart obviously makes more eggs.
That was it. All right. Game over. We did it.
Well, you did it, and I did it.
We
with
did it
support.
as a team, okay? That was not a one-man job.
Did you see how I was blocking the bullets with my body?
You were. You did a very good job with that today. Congratulations. You've destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero, Billy.
I am a hero.
That's all the story they give you in this game.
That guy was bad.
There is an entire story, but since this is Rental Regrets, we typically skip that stuff. So, final thoughts on the game. Obviously, this was a pretty quick one-off episode, and we actually managed to get to the end of the game. It's still a very fun, frantic, frenetic gameplay experience. You could shoot in 8 directions, although one of the things that was always kind of iffy about games back in the day where all you had to move was a D-pad. Shooting at an angle is not great, because in order to do that, you have to move at the same time. So it would have been an interesting choice, I think, to make it so that if you held down the attack button, you actually shot in all 8 directions. And are you all right there? Okay. Would have been interesting if they could have made it where you stood still while you were shooting so that you could shoot at an angle without having your character move at the same time. But I don't think it necessarily ruined the experience. The later levels do tend to throw a lot of situations in there that don't feel fair. Would have been nice if those stationary gun turret type guys didn't pop up and immediately shoot as soon as they appeared on the screen. It didn't feel all that fair. The game's going to start over, apparently. All right. We're just going to pause that so I can finish up. The music is not bad. It's not the best music in the history of video games, and Konami, I think, is kind of hit or miss. We've mentioned that in the past with some of the games that we've played. The Konami code is basically invaluable in this game, and I'm sure the reason that it was put in there, if it wasn't done as like a dev tool to help them test the game without having to continue over and over, was to alleviate some of the difficulty in the game. And yeah, it was one of those iconic game passwords that got passed on to game after game after game and just became synonymous with the Konami game experience throughout the 80s. And I'd say the 90s too, although it wasn't a carryover in every single game. We'll look at some Super Nintendo games in the future where they did not use the Konami code. And it turns out that's because they made the difficulty a little more tolerable in those games. As far as my regret for this game, I think I do regret not owning it outright when I was a kid, because this is definitely one of those ones where I would have had a lot of fun playing it, beating it one time, and inviting a friend over and, hey, let's see if we could do it without using the code this time, and never actually managing to do it. But also, if I wanted to use the code and then manage to get through it in one or two sittings, no problem there. Any final thoughts you wanted to offer on this one, Billy?
The words that you were able to string together, I would like to call out as a good contradiction.
I'm going to turn your mic off now. Tell me. All right, so that's going to do it for this episode of Round of Regrets. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.